What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain, here with my guy, man. Paris Shark is in the building. Wednesday episode of the show. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, my boy Paris? What's up, bro?
I ain't not much, man. I can't do any more post game bounces after a Grizzlies Houston game. I had to do the last two games, and that was enough.
So you do it no more, bro.
Man, not the Houston game.
I'm feeling good. My health is good. My mental state is good, man. But I do feel like, Paris Sharky, I'm in some upside down. I don't know if you're a fan of the show The Stranger Things. I feel like I'm in the upside down, some type of bizarro world mixed in with the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Mixed in with a sunken place, Paris Sharky. I was sitting on my couch and in my bed last night on Twitter, and I could just not believe how me and anybody else who was watching that game against the Memphis Grizzlies and the Houston Rockets could see two different things. And the fact that people were describing two totally different instances of the game. I'm like, either y'all are intentionally doing this or you really don't know what you're looking at, or you really don't really understand how simple of a game basketball is. Over the last decade, a lot of people tried to make basketball a lot more difficult, a lot more complex with things like analytics and all these type of things to try to make the game it seems like sometimes you're talking about a math problem more than you're talking about an actual sport, right? It's something, and the only math in basketball is who scored more points at the end of the game, right? That's the ultimate math problem that matters. All this other stuff is whatever, you know. But I'm watching the game last night, and I say I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone because I don't like to carry around the title of being a media member, but I am. And for people who appreciate what I do and see me out in the streets or, you know, on Twitter or hit me up, I got to tell that story too about my neighbor. I had a neighbor who said, my neighbor said, Anthony Sain. That's funny. I'm like, why is this man calling my name, bro? Like my whole name loud on the parking lot. I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't mess with your girlfriend. So I know they ain't it. So like, why are you calling my name? Like, you know, who phone you see my name in, right? So I'm like, so I don't know why this brother calling my name. He said, man, your name, you said you Anthony Sain, bro. I'm like, bro, it was crazy. Like, we talk every day. What are you talking about?
I was like, how long have I been neighbors?
Right. We've been neighbors for 3 years. And so he says, man, I've been listening to you on the radio forever, man. Follow you on Twitter. I ain't never knew what you look like, bro. You've been my neighbor for 3 years. We've been talking every day. I said, yeah. And we never really talked about, hey, I'm Anthony, or if we did, it was just, you know, first name type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
He never made the connection that I was the guy he'd been rocking with forever, man. But like I said, I don't like to carry that label of being a media member because my fellow media members, bro, are the goofiest dudes in the world, bro. I'm trying not to name names today. I don't feel like arguing with these dudes on or offline. Because they get sensitive when I call their ass out about stuff, bro. So I'm not going to call guys out by name. But I've seen some of the goofiest shit on my timeline, on podcasts, on video podcasts, on the radio. I'm like, bro, how in the world are we seeing this two totally different ways? So I called you today. I said, Paris, I might be tripping. How do you see this whole thing, bro? He's like, I see the same way you see it. So I'm like, bro, what in the hell is going on, bro? I would call out one person's name. A friend of mine, Parker Van Blaricombe. He's one of the pastors.
He's been going in, boy.
He's one of the pastors at Life Church in Memphis, right? And I told him, I said, brother, you destroying your witness because you're literally getting on Twitter lying. You're getting on Twitter and you're bullshit. Like, you making Christ look horrible. I'm like, man, like, bro, you gotta stop, bro. Like, you gotta think about the things of the kingdom. Right now, bro, you making Jesus look bad because you just full of shit on Twitter, bro. I'm like, bro, and it's like things that used to kind of make me mad or frustrate me. It just makes me look like, bro, like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Like, bro, how are these people seeing this game totally different than what I literally just saw with my own eyes, bro? I cut on the radio this morning. I gotta say this name, Chris Harrington. I love you, bro. You said the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life on the radio today. I'm listening to Chris Harrington on Jeff Calkins' show, and Jeff was like, "Chris, are you one of the guys that's mad at Taylor Jenkins thinks he needs to be fired?" And every time these dudes do this, I swear I think they're talking about me. I swear I think they fucking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Like, whatever. My own insecurities, I guess. So listen to the show. And Chris is like, well, first of all, people like to talk about the fourth quarter minutes, but the fourth quarter minutes are just like the other 3/4 minutes. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? It's like, what? Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro?
Well, they were winning the whole game for the fourth quarter.
Chris is my man. Chris Harrington is my man, bro. That's my guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just sat down and ate soul food with Chris, man. Hey, it ain't many white boys in the world that I would say I would listen to that man recommendation of where to go get soul food, what to eat. The man that put me in
music.
I fucks with Chris Harrington, bro. This man said the fourth quarter minutes don't matter any more than the other 3 quarters. I'm like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, what? The fourth quarter don't matter. Like, what? Just the closing of the game, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, oh man. Okay. So, I feel like I'm on another planet, bro. I'm like, and like I really been on this quest for peace, man, to just balance and just understanding and just being mellowed out and temperance and all this. I've been chilling, bro. I ain't been on shit. But like, I feel like, bro, I am on another freaking planet, bro. Paris, what planet? Okay, bro. I'm not an NFL fan. You a Tennessee Titans fan. You got the hat.
Hey, Titans fans way worse.
But listen, I'm gonna make an analogy. You help me understand it. This is what people are telling me, bro. I don't know who's good on your team at all, bro. Who's good? Who's the quarterback? Is he good?
Next.
All right, that whole analogy. Let's go Colorado, right? Let's go Colorado, right? Let's go Colorado versus Nebraska, whoever, right? Colorado State, whatever in football.
I said they got smacked by Nebraska.
Yeah, I do Colorado State. I can tell you a little bit about, Colorado football. Coach Prime. We're going to talk about him in the second half, too. What these people are telling me is that if I'm watching a game where Colorado has been up 2 touchdowns the entire game, y'all are telling me in the fourth quarter, it's totally cool. Hey, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, come sit by me, man. Just take a break, man. Take a break, fam. Just come sit down. Oh, Colorado State toward the touchdown. Oh, who gives a shit, man? It's all right. Because that backup quarterback, he's got to be good too. Blame it on the backup quarterback.
He got a problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem to come back with it. They only play on one side of the ball, so they're not going to necessarily still playing the whole full quarter. They're going. That's going to be. I'm saying that's the argument against it.
Parrish, I'm watching the game where the Grizzlies are beating the Houston Rockets the entire game. I'm watching the lead increase. They're beating them the entire game. And all I've heard on radio this morning, all I've seen on podcasts, all I've seen on tweets, oh, man, this is just a bad matchup. Oh, we just can't deal with these dudes. Oh, they're just so much better than us. We were beating them the entire game, bro. We were beating these dudes on their court the entire game. Desmond Bain was boiling dudes in the third quarter. I know the third quarter bad as much as the fourth, but I watched it, bro. I watched us up the entire game. We were up the entire game and they would come back and we would spread the lead out again. And then for some reason, man, I'm looking at the game and John and Jared Jackson Jr. are not in the game. They just sit down. It's the fourth quarter. They just sitting down. They cooling. A dude tells me, oh, man, John's sick. I'm like, what? He came back in the game, bro. Like, what?
He played 37 minutes.
Good God, bro. I'm like, what am I watching, bro? Like, what world am I in where these people are making excuses for this bullshit I'm watching on television? I look onto the Houston side. John Rosen. I asked John Rosen. No, I just threw it out there. And I said, man, what kind of minutes did the Houston team minutes play? And they were like, they're big dogs. They set out. They didn't open the fourth quarter. They were on the bench the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. They played the entire rest of the game, 10 minutes straight. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there watching a lineup that had Desmond Bain, Jalen Wells, who wasn't even playing 4 quarters a minute ago. I went on a rant talking about Jalen Wells playing 4 quarters. He had Jalen Wells playing out there with Jake LaRavia, Brandon Clark, and Santi Aldama. Santi Aldama, God bless you. Brother, I love you. Santi Aldama, you could average 20 points a game, 6th man of the year, 45% from 3, 10 rebounds. I don't trust your ass in no big ass moments, bro. Because you came in that game in the fourth quarter and looked completely ass. Looked like you wanted no part of the smoke of that game. In the fourth quarter, it don't matter. It's all the same. Like, I know it don't matter, but for some reason, certain dudes just don't look right in them certain moments of the game, you know. So Santi comes in, looks horrible. Coach immediately pulls him out. And I'm watching the lineup, bro. Like I said, they had Desmond Bain at the 1, Jalen Wells at the 2, Jake LaRavia at the 3, Brandon Clark and Santi, or whatever, Santi, whatever they were doing, right? And I'm watching this lead that I think was like 8 or 9 at the time, dwindle down to like 3 or something. And then they bring Ja and Jaren back out. And people are like, well, Ja played this many minutes, and Jaren played this many minutes, and bro, you yank these dudes out and you watch this lead that they had built up all this time just go away. It's like people are just totally acting like that part of the game didn't happen, bro. I'm like, what are y'all watching, bro?
It changes momentum.
I cut on Chris Verner's show. I said I ain't naming names. Chris Verner, you my guy. I idolized you. I idolized Chris Verner, bro. I cut on this man. He said, "Oh, what are y'all watching?" Like I watched. The guys just didn't have it at the end. Like they weren't even in there at the end, bro. It was freaking Luka, Jake LaRavia and shit. I was like, bro, what am I watching, bro? Like how do y'all not see the same thing I'm seeing, bro?
He put him back in when they got within one. I will say this. My biggest problem is sitting 2 of the big 3 because this whole season when he had set Jaren and Ja, Desmond Bane in the fourth quarter with the rest of the guys, he doesn't get it done, right? You need at least 2 of the big 3 playing. If you are only going to play one,
Dez was completely bad a few weeks ago,
right?
And now we throwing him out there with a bunch of smokes and wondering why the league going away.
And they've been doing it. Like that's how they've been. It's like every single time him and Santi, you would post. I guess Taylor Jenkins expects them to be the guys, which I would think so too, but they're not. They're not doing it. So you need to have.
I love this team, bro. I do not question the talent level of this team. I think our depth is kind of bullshit. I think we see that in games where we're playing against teams that just want to beat our ass. We ain't deep as we think we are. Especially when you got Santi Aldama in the locker room say, yeah, man, we're soft.
I think it's levels. I think it's just levels to it. I think we're deep, but at a certain point in time.
Hey, Travis Hunter, don't worry about it. Just come sit down.
Yeah, you gotta play your main guys. Like,
hey,
when the game on the line,
like
Houston, for instance, you gotta play your main guys when the game on the line. They are still role players at the end of the day.
Oh my god!
At the end of the day,
why are we not playing with our best guys? If their best guys on the court, why the fuck are our best guys not on the court too, man?
Especially when Jaren, because Jaren was in foul trouble in the third quarter. Bro. So him sitting down the fourth quarter didn't make sense at all.
Oh god.
At all.
I said I wasn't gonna name names, bro, but I'm listening to Jeff Calkins show.
You name dropped everybody.
I'm listening to Jeff Calkins show, and Jeff is like, Jeffrey Wright. He's asking Jeffrey, like, do you think everybody else thinks the way I think, or do you think everybody agrees with Chris, or something he was saying? Do you think people are gonna want? How do you think it's gonna be on the radio today? Like, what he said, I don't know what Jason and John are gonna think, but I know on my show I'm not talking about it. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, what are we talking? How can you not talk about what just coaching malpractice, bro? Like you're literally not putting your players in the best position to win, bro. How can you watch literally every team in the league play their best guys a shit ton of minutes? In the fourth quarter, they're playing 8, 9, 10 minutes straight, right? You're the only team in the league that ain't doing that shit. But then you acting like it's normal. Like, it's just – and then you know what's killing me, bro? I'm about to choke the shit out of one of y'all, bro. The next somebody at me and say, well, it's just part of Coach Ichilo's system. Who the fuck is Coach Ichilo? Who the fuck is Coach Ichilo? What the fuck, bro? Ichilo's my guy. But in the grand scheme of things, bro, who the fuck is Coach Ichilo?
Boy.
Did I wake up in Europe? Am I in the Euro leagues all of a sudden? Are the Grizzlies in the Euro leagues? I don't give a damn what his offense did in the Euro League, Euro Cup, and all this bullshit. I sat there and watched Draymond Green say, that Memphis offense is different, but we done figured that shit out already. Like, we know what they doing now. Shit ain't gonna be cute in a few weeks. That shit ain't cute no more, bro. And you know what that offense has done? And I said this a few months ago, and people wanted to argue with me. That offense we brought is totally neutered the shit out of Ja Morant and Desmond Bane, bro. It's made Jaren look great. I think Jaren's a great player. Jaren's having a tremendous season. I think Jaren would have had this type of season if we were running the freaking triangle offense. Whatever the hell we were doing, I think Jaren would look incredible, whatever we're doing. I think he's taking this game to that level. But this game has made Ja's game look weird. It's made Desmond Bane's games look weird. And it's elevated guys. Well, I have questions. Who became and play in the fourth quarter? Who looked like ass when they get out there? Santi, you look terrible last night.
But
Brandon Clark, you look terrible.
You want to know what the real problem has been? The offense still scored. They still scored 118 points. That's defense. What the defense happened? The defense has failed off the last like 7-8 games.
Oh God!
When they start playing better competition, their defense. Maybe that's a byproduct of not having Vince and Marcus Smart. I don't know, but they defense ain't
bro, I just heard Taylor Jenkins say, "Hey, we probably need to put Gigi in some G League games." Like, bro, what in the entire hell? Hey, bro, I ask questions sometimes, and it makes me wonder. I ask this question all the time to myself: how much of the Taylor Jenkins stuff that we see is him operating independently in his own thoughts? This is what I think. This is my philosophy. Because the minutes saving thing been a thing. That's always been the case, right?
Yeah.
And now they're saying it's a Coach Isolo thing, right? Because this amazing offense that he brought up here, this NBA championship winning offensive system, right? I wonder how much of Coach Jenkins' decisions is him independently thinking these things, acting on these things, and how much of it is a lock and step walk between him, Kleiman and company, Robert Perry in Miami, getting massages or whatever we do. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how much. I wonder, is he bucking the system? Because there's one thing that makes me think that I think Taylor Jenkins is bucking the system. There's one thing that he's doing that I think is bucking the system. It's the way that they use Zach Edey.
Yeah.
I do not believe that Zach Kleiman is cool with the way that Zach Edey is being used on this team. And I heard a guy today, I think he was like Jeff Calkins' son. I say I wasn't gonna name names, but I can't help it, bro. Y'all dudes, if y'all step out here this shameless and just say the shit y'all say, I'm quoting y'all, bro, for real. I'm pulling my Evan scenery. I'm quoting you motherfuckers today, bro.
Be careful.
I'm sourcing you motherfuckers today, bro. Bro, I'm listening to Jeff Calkins' son. The people are entitled to an opinion, but his opinion it was off to me, right? He says, I'm not a Zach Edey guy because Zach is too old not to have better basketball instincts, right? I'm like, bro, Zach Edey just picked up a basketball 6 years ago, bro. And he was trash when he picked it up. He is the most polished raw player you ever see, bro. Zach Edey is no different than what's the kid's name, bro? The Bowls of the world, but Bo played ball for a long time. I'm trying to think of somebody like
I would say Embiid didn't play that long when he started playing.
Like he's super raw, bro. Is what I'm trying to say, right? And you have to be intentional with him because he's raw to the point. He's raw to the point, and he's smart to the point, and he's a sponge. He's gonna do what you tell him to do. He doesn't have very good basketball instincts at all, right? So what happens is he's going to go by the last thing you told him to do, and he's not going to stop doing it until you give him something new to do, right? Because I'm literally watching Zach Edey rebound the ball with freaking have Fred VanVleet in the post and kicking the ball back up. I'm like, y'all done neutered him, man.
Yeah, I'm sure like he showed.
Y'all have neutered my man, bro.
He showed keep
the ball is gone.
He showed every time.
Because he's trying to like be a team player, but I'm trying to do what keeps me on the court, right? Bro, they have to get Zach Edey going. They have to, bro. Like he's too good, bro. He's too freaking big. He's too good. You got to get him going, man. Anytime Zach Edey grabs an offensive rebound, he's looking for Jake LaRavia. Like there's something wrong, bro. Like I'm like, bro, just get the ball and turn around and score,
come back up.
Yep. But you can tell he's doing what he's pretty much instructed to do. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't believe Zach Kleiman is down with it. I watched Zach Kleiman grinning from ear to ear on draft night saying, yeah, my man might have some deficiencies on one end, but y'all got to guard him on the other end.
Right.
He's going to make y'all adjust to us. He wasn't talking about a bench player. He's talking about him playing with Jaren Ja, all these type of things. I do not see enough Ja and Edey pick and roll.
Nope. Haven't seen it since they both came back.
It's crazy, bro.
At all.
I'm in the Twilight Zone, like for real. But we got freaking Red Arrow back on the sideline. We got Greg Popovich Jr. mixed with some Eric Spoelstra. With just a touch of Phil Jackson. Getting out coached by a dude that I know from banging hoes more than anything.
Hey, if Edey Duncan died.
What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about, bro? And I'm gonna be petty with the media one more time, bro. How many times have you heard, oh, this is year 6 for Penny Hardaway? How many times you heard that, bro? Right?
Oh, dude, yeah, it's a fire, yeah.
How many times you see Penny Hardaway's stats or his win-loss record put up against some coach at another school who just started coaching and what FAU's coach, for example, right? They line them up against it, right? I ain't seen none of y'all motherfuckers talk about how Ime Udoka just started coaching. It was smashing hoes for a year, took a year off to smash hoes, and now he's back and he's better than Taylor Jenkins. Ain't none of y'all, nobody said that last night. Everybody's okay with. See, bro, I feel a way that we were the big dogs. We were the up-and-coming team, the young up-and-coming team. We fell off because of injury. Oklahoma City comes in while we're down, and they slide up above us. I let that go. Because I'm like, Houston? Okay, yeah, we'll be back.
Yep.
How the fuck Houston get better than us? With a coach that was on the benches a couple years. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Udoka just started coaching 2 years ago. 2 years ago, right? No.
No, he coached Boston for 2 years. Then took a year off. Then coached 2 years. So
he just started coaching, what, 4 years ago? No.
5. I guess 5.
No.
He coached him for 2 years. Bro. He coached Boston for 2 years.
Bro, the year Brad Stevens left, Ime Udoka came the next year and they went to the finals, bro.
I gotta look now.
It's the year the Golden State won the championship. That was his first year coaching.
I know he coached that year.
That was 22-23, right?
Yeah, let me go see. Nope, 21-23.
21-22. That's right. So that's you're right.
They lost in did they lose the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals or something?
So this is his second year at Houston, and he coached 1 year.
Yeah, 2 years. Right? No, 2 years. 21-22, 22-23. No, you know what? You're right. He got suspended.
He had 1 year.
2022.
He got suspended 22-23.
He got suspended. Yeah, so he still technically was the coach, but he was suspended. Okay, yeah.
That man coached 1 year and went to the finals, bro.
Dang.
And then took a year off, came back, made the Houston team a whole lot better. And that same Dylan Brooks that was like the maple mama for us, he got that damn dude hypnotized. Dylan Brooks moved all around, played defense.
I swear I was thinking about that last night. I was like, Dylan ain't jacking shots. I'm like, he playing like
the same dude y'all told me couldn't be fixed, bro. But why y'all ain't asking why it's taking Taylor Jenkins so long to be good? But Penny Hardaway was like playing golf and kicking it and doing what the hell he want to do, being a freaking celebrity. He decided to be a coach like out of nowhere. And he's admitted, yeah, man, I didn't know what I was doing, bro. Hey, I was like, hey, yeah, real talk, bro. Hey, but thank y'all for waiting on me because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a work in progress. Why y'all ain't doing all that for Taylor Jenkins, though, bro? It's so crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, what am I watching? DeMarco Cole, you my man. Oh, the Houston team just a bad matchup.
They're not bad.
We were beating this on their court. And guess what? That's the second time we were doing it. We beat their ass. We were beating their ass the first time on their court.
Yeah, at Houston, yep. Then that third quarter.
We were down by a lot this second game. We started beating their ass. That game came all the way back.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Got a goofy ass coach, bro, closing the game with Luke Kennard. I had a conversation. I've had tons of arguments with y'all. I'm a dude. I don't know where I'm at with this shit now, but a couple years ago, I totally believed in Marcus Smart, man. Where I'm like, hey, Marcus Smart's an elite level defender. You put him out there with John and Bain, and he's the guy that got to guard the best guy on the other team. Jaren Jackson Jr. is out there. Zach Edey, whoever you got. Hey, that should have worked. I was arguing with y'all for 2 years about this. Y'all told me, no, he's too little. He can't defend. No, he can't. What is he gonna do against Kevin Durant? What are you gonna do against LeBron? Like, Marcus Smart's too little. Y'all same jackasses arguing me, telling me fucking Luke Kennard. What the fuck am I watching, bro? What the fuck are we talking about?
That ain't done.
We closed the game with John Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., Luke Kennard against Houston. And y'all blaming everything other than a dumbass coaching decision. Instead of playing Jalen Wells, the same dude who I've seen lock down, Devin Booker, Tyrese Maxey, Steph Curry. Who else we talking? Who he just locked down the other day? I don't know.
Anthony Edwards, your boy Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards got his ass destroyed by Jalen Green last night. But Jalen Green was in a whole nother type. He was in a whole nother type of zone.
Yeah, Jalen Green was a little different.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm like, here's the thing, bro. I understand. Because guys have in the media, guys who they fuck with, guys who one way or another, you take care of me, I take care of you. I don't know if it's that type of relationship going on with Taylor Jenkins, because most of these dudes who talking ain't covering no Grizzly games like that. They ain't in no locker rooms, and he's not this bubbly guy in the locker room who's just this media darling. That ain't it, because he gives you absolutely nothing in the press conference. So why do y'all like this dude so much? I want to ask Parker and Blair Cons. This dude making donations to your church. Is he like, he got kids in your youth group? What are we doing, bro? Like, why are you defending this man so much? Why do you care about Taylor Jenkins being the coach of this team? Paris Shark, if we win an NBA championship and Flavor Flav is the coach of the Grizzlies, bro, I would not give a damn. if Coach Isalo is the coach, I don't care, bro. If Anthony Carter is the coach, I don't care who the coach of this team is.
Right.
I'm just gonna give y'all a dose of reality, and I say this all the time, bro. I say this all the fucking time. The probability of Taylor Jenkins being a developmental coach and then staying with this team and taking that team to the championship, being the same coach that started a rebuild with the team, and being the coach that won the championship with that same core guys, like that same young core guys that were like young and bad, and now they're good and won a championship. I've seen this shit happen maybe twice in my life, bro. Greg Popovich did it with San Antonio, but he was there a long time, even before.
I would say, like technically, yeah. I would say he was already.
But he was there for the entire run through the rebuild, right? And I saw Mike Malone do it with Denver.
But they were never bad. Well, I guess they were never bad, but yeah,
they were a lottery team.
I guess when he first got there, but
it was Murray and Jokic both came.
I know, they were still young. They were young.
Built around those two, and they got good, and they won the championship. And Mike Malone was still the coach. 99.9% of the time, the guy that starts to rebuild ain't the dude that's there when they get good, or they never get good. But y'all just telling me it's Taylor Jenkins. I put a poll on Twitter, right? And I said, how many of y'all really think that Taylor Jenkins is gonna be the coach to get us there, right? I said yes, hell no. I said probably not, but I hope so. That was an option, right?
That's me. That's mine.
And people said 45% of the people. That was the one that won.
I hope so.
So y'all are telling me that it's more than likely he ain't that dude.
I hope so.
I just hope he is. Why? Why do y'all hope he's ill?
Because they're not gonna fire him into the off season if they do.
Oh, that's why you say like, I know.
It's more like I doubt he getting fired. So I hope
it feels so like they're all one and the same. It feels like Kleiman and sometimes it feels like Kleiman and Jenkins are all the same dude. Bro, it bothers me, man. Okay. It bothers me so much. And I'll give the analogy the way I look at it and what I see on the court. And we'll go to break because I'm done with this, man. Hope y'all. I'm done with that. I'm done, bro. Like I can't process too much more of this goofball shit that y'all want me to believe, man. But I'll say this: the perfect analogy to what I see with Taylor Jenkins and this team. John Morant, Jaren, guys who started a young core, Desmond Bain, those guys who kind of came up with Taylor Jenkins, right? Brandon Clark, all these guys who are just the first iteration of the Grizz next gen, right? Imagine if you ever had a babysitter, bro. You ever had a babysitter? Or a neighborhood kid that used to keep you?
I want to say, like one time I did. Right. I asked for one randomly. I had one like twice.
I had a neighborhood teenager that used to be my babysitter. It was a lady of the opposite sex. The story not going where y'all think it's going. But let's say that you had a babysitter, right? Let's say you had a babysitter. That like you're 9 or 8 years old, and your 15-year-old neighbor or whatever comes over and keeps you while your parents are going out on the town, having drinks, going on a date or whatever. When I'm 9 and you're 15, you're the man. Like you could tell me what to do. Hey, go get into bed. Hey, do your homework. Go eat or eat this. Eat these pizza rolls, whatever, right? But bro, once I turn 15, the place you have in my life just ain't the same, bro. Like if I'm 9, you're 15. I'm looking at you as this authority figure, man. Yeah, that's my guy. That's TJ from around the corner, right? TJ down the street, like this. He's coming over to watch me while my parents are out. We have a good time. Hey, TJ is the man. Once I turn 15 and you're 21. Like, bro, you ain't old enough to be telling me what to do, bro. Like, get out my house, bro. Like, get your ass out of here. I need a mentor, bro. I need like I need somebody to be like a real, like somebody to pour into me, like a real big bro, man. I look at you as a clown. Like, you a clown, bro. You're 21. I'm 15. You can't tell me nothing, man. You a clown. Like, I see how you move. I see how you date. You know, whatever, bro. Get out of my face. But that's what we're expecting Taylor Jenkins to do, bro. We expect him to go from, like, babysitter to leader, bro. Like, these kids, these guys aren't kids anymore. They're grown-ass men.
Yep.
He's a developmental coach. He did an excellent job of it.
He did.
But, bro, I do not think he's the dude.
Expiration date on it.
I don't think he's the dude, bro.
I saw someone compare it to, and it's not the same because JB Bickerstaff didn't come up when Cleveland first started and they were young.
Yeah.
But someone compared
it to he was there for a nice punch.
He was there, yeah, right. And someone
he just ain't that dude. They get JB Bickerstaff out the way. That's my man. JB, my man. They get JB out of there. They bring Ken Atkinson in. Best team in the league, bro.
Boom.
But what's going on with Detroit? Detroit looks better, right? Because he's a developmental coach. Just like Jaren looked good his rookie year with JB Bickerstaff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He ain't that dude, bro. And it's okay. But he's bro. The stuff we saw last night, the weird stuff we've seen with Taylor Jenkins over the years, that's not changing in the playoffs, bro. You're going to see the exact same shit in the playoffs. And for the love of God, I hope that Zach Kleiman makes a trade that gives that man less tools to work with. Get Luke Kennard off this roster, man. I ain't worried about John Conchar, but if you can get that contract off, I'm down with that too. Get Luke Kennard off this team. It's going to make things a whole lot easier. If you get him off the team, the rotations will make a lot more sense. And just understand that Jake LaRavia is a lamed up contract. He'll be a free agent this summer. If you bring him back, you bring him back. If you don't bring him back, probably nobody else really wants his ass like that. So there's no need you trying to do anything with him. Get him out of the rotation. Let Vince and Gigi play. Get those guys up to speed. Those are your dudes you better hope work. And all this stuff about let's see what Gigi and Vince look like before we make a trade. For trade deadline is in 2 weeks, bro.
Right. They won't have enough time.
It's nothing to evaluate. It's so much Twilight Zone, sunken place shit out here from this fan base, bro. It is the craziest shit in the fucking world, bro. Oh man, I don't think Edey's paying it out. Yeah, because y'all new to them. He in the fucking sunken place. I refuse to let my pressure get up, brother. We're gonna take a break, man. We come back. I'm done. You got anything else, man? I'm done. That's all I got, bro. Matter of fact, go to break. I don't even want to hear what you got to say, man.
Go.
You my guy. You my guy, man. You my guy, bro.
Hey, but
if I'm wrong, in the comments, tell me what I'm missing, bro. Like, why is it okay to why are we playing good ass teams? I'm a Udoka who probably trying to worry about what piece of ass he get out of the game. Like, why? Like, this dude, like, smashing knee along when good enough for this dude. Like, explain to me how he's got one of the best team in the league. And he's like, all right, to beat this Grizzlies team, bro, I can't put Aaron Holiday out there right now. I gotta keep Jalen Green in the game, even though he's got 42. He's cooking. Stay your ass out there. You're playing the whole first quarter. Fred VanVleet, get everybody know a barber to look like you looking ass. Get your ass out there. Alperoon Sengun, get your Michael Harrell looking ass. Stay your big little man, little big man, big tall upper body, short leg ass. Get your ass out there. Like, he ain't doing no dumb shit. Like, if I'm a Udoka, who has one of the top teams in the league, realizes for me to beat the Grizzlies, I gotta put my dogs out here. I got
another one.
Get your little alien ass, huh?
Dylan Brooks was in foul trouble. Never took him out.
Oh my God, bro.
The whole game. He never took him out. Got 5 fouls like 6 minutes ago. Never left.
Fucking that, man. He'll figure it out. God, get this babysitter ass dude the fuck away from my team. Because in the playoffs, it's gonna be the same shit. Bro, this is going to be, I guarantee you, bro, I'm about to give you Negro Damas the future right now. We are going to be healthier this playoff than we've ever been, bro. We are going to go into the playoffs healthy as shit. We still going to get our ass beat because Taylor Jenkins is a goof. It's going to be the waste of a damn healthy offseason. And if he's on this team next year, it is what it is, bro. I sat here on this very show and I told y'all, I think the Grizzlies are good enough to win the whole goddamn thing this year. I don't think this shit. I think we're good enough, but I don't. It ain't happening. If Taylor Jenkins is a coach going to the playoffs, I can tell you what's gonna happen. Just like it took Game 3 to figure out the Houston Rockets. the third game to really look like we had them dudes down because we had them down for the first 3 quarters. The Chris Harrington told me mattered just as much as the fourth quarter, right? We had them down the entire 3 quarters, right? We had them down the whole game. Double digits,
13-point lead. Yep.
13-point lead. I sat there and watched it
in
on
the
my
fourth
couch.
quarter.
I watched in the fourth quarter. I sat there and watched the lead
9
go
minutes
away, right?
ago.
Right.
Yeah.
That same way it took 3 games to get the upper hand of this Houston team and to make adjustments and get Luke Kennard out of and stop making him your perimeter defender, like that type of stuff. It's going to take game 3 in the playoffs. You're going to be down 2-0 before you realize the shit in the playoffs.
We always, anytime we had home court advantage.
He needs to change in the third quarter, he's going to change in the third game. I guarantee.
He knows we lost game 1 in every single home court advantage we had. We lost game 1.
All this hard work during the season they've done to get home court advantage is gone. Every fucking season.
Game 1.
Go to break, man. I'm done.
Ime Udoka coached his ass off last night, excuse my French, and coached circles around Taylor Jenkins. Like, it was great that Ja played 37 minutes, Jaren played 34, and Desmond played 30, but it was the wrong 37 minutes. If Ime Udoka can figure out that Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green and Cam Whittemore need to sit the start of the fourth quarter and then play the final 10 minutes of it, Taylor Jenkins in year 6 should have that figured out. If you're not seeing it at this point, it's because you're choosing to close your eyes that these goofy lineups that we continue to run out in fourth quarters are losing us basketball games.
No, he played the correct amount of guys. Like, he played 8 dudes over 25 minutes. They were just the wrong
at the wrong time.
Yeah, like minute. And we like TJ here, but it's like you're doing everything that the math says you should be doing. You're playing the right amount of guys. You're playing them the right amount of minutes, but you have no feel for when those minutes should be played.
Tune into The Daily Grind with your host, Lute Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Another thing about Houston, I'm starting not to like them.
It's becoming a pretty good. It's becoming a nice rivalry.
If there was a hill,
right?
I'm kind of at the turn on the hill of not liking Dylan Brooks, and frankly, Steven Adams has gotten there rather quickly himself.
That's what happens. It is in no way the person that you're not.
Love them both.
But it is. But I just don't like you because you're on that team and what you're doing.
I want to beat you. Stop beating us.
Yes.
Steven Adams last Thursday. So when they came to FedEx Forum last Thursday, we were eating down in the eating area, and Steven Adams came walking in, and all you hear is, "Hey, fellas!" And we all turn around, and the dude just flipped us the double bird.
Tune in to the Night Court Podcast with your hosts, Rob Fisher and Brevin Knight, on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, back with the After Sain show.
I'm not believing what I'm looking at, bro. I'm about to fight. Bro. I said I was doing this shit, bro. These motherfuckers they fucking with me, bro. They fucking with me, bro. I can't. Oh man, I'm trying not to go to jail, bro. I'm feeling like Vin Rames on Baby Boy, bro. Nigga try to relieve, bro. Man, I have literally gotten in trouble with the Grizzlies this year. Whatever that means with the Grizzlies this year is for sharing my opinions on Taylor Jenkins, bro. Like I've been called in the rooms, bro. I've been lambasted. I've been disciplined by the Grizzlies organization for stuff I've said about Taylor Jenkins publicly, right? All right, you guys are watching this show on Wednesday. We record on Thursday evening. I just saw a tweet come through from Grizz PR saying that Gigi Jackson is out. Gigi Jackson is out for the game against the Spurs. Why, Paris?
G League. I bet G League. He been signed to the hustle.
Talk about watching, bro.
Yep, he be at G League time. So he gonna play. They have a game Wednesday.
Wake me up, bro. This shit ain't real, bro. This shit is not fucking real, bro. Bro, this is not real, bro. Bro, what in the heck, bro? I sit here and listen to you freaking dingleberries, bro, on my timeline. Minutes restriction, man. You can't play that guy that many minutes. He just got back from an injury. But we about to put Gigi Jackson in the freaking Gigi. I can't even get to my words. We about to put Gigi Jackson in the fucking G League game, bro. What are we talking about?
Man.
If Gigi Jackson get hurt in the fucking G League game, bro, I'm going to murder somebody, bro. I can't do it, bro. I said I was done.
Look at that schedule.
Paris.
Hey, I might be pulling up to the Hustle game.
I do not want to see that, bro.
I might be able to.
You know why? Because it's gonna make me think it's the Rockets game. That red uniform made me think I'm watching the Rockets bust our ass again.
Who they play? Rip City remix. I might have to go pull up.
Oh god, my blood pressure getting high, bro. You know what else bothers me, man? Bro, I want to be done with. Hey, I want to talk about Deion Sanders. Co-Prime, don't go to the Cowboys, man. You could be college football god. You could do it for the culture, man. Stay with college football. That's all I got on it. Oh god. Bro, Cam Whitmore, right? Cam Whitmore is like really good, bro. A bucket.
Yeah.
16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. How many minutes he played, you think, bro? Take a guess.
Cam Whitmore?
Yeah, it's good. It's good as hell.
I was like, he don't start. So
no.
16 minutes? No, he probably played 20, maybe.
He played 21 minutes last night.
20, yeah. Like 16 seemed to be short for 16 points, yeah.
Jalen Green, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know he played 40.
Fuck that dude. A-Man Thompson is good, man. 41 points.
Hey, that man right there. Hey, I ain't gonna say Steve Allen was capping, but God, dog.
Dude's a freak, man. Single 32 minutes.
He won the war.
Dylan Brooks, 39 minutes. Bro, you know what? 39 minutes of Dylan Brooks in play for the Grizzlies would have been hell, bro. Because we had a babysitter coaching him. Fred VanVleet gave you 36 minutes.
How many shot attempts Dylan Brooks had? Like
hold
10?
Cam Whitmore, hold on. Dylan was 3 of 11. Didn't kill you, though. Cam Whitmore played 21 minutes. Steven Adams played 13 only because Sengun got in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Tate had 7.
He had about 10 rebounds in them. He had about 10 rebounds in 13 minutes, didn't he? That's one thing he gonna do.
Jake LaRavia played the same amount of minutes of Cam Whitmore, and Cam Whitmore would eat Jake LaRavia for freaking lunch, bro.
Dang, that's a lot.
I'd take Cam Whitmore in a heartbeat, bro, because he's a dog.
Well,
I would have been okay with Cam Whitmore closing the game for the Grizzlies last night.
I gotta say, GG and Vince better be
4 quarter minutes. It's just like all the other quarters.
GG and Vince better be getting 21 minutes. That's my only responsibility. I better not see.
Unreal, bro. GG Jackson. I would have liked to see GG Jackson out there last night.
Vince too.
Don't come to me with this conditioning shit, bro. Don't come to me with none of this. He got to get revved up, bro. Rev up for the fucking Grizzlies, bro. I don't want to see you revving up for the goddamn freaking hustle. Oh my god. That's all I got, bro. I got to get off, bro. I can't take the whole bro. This shit about to drive me crazy. I've been listening to sports radio, watching podcasts, reading articles, reading tweets. I have not seen any criticism of Taylor Jenkins by mainstream media at all. Absolutely none.
You say about him what?
From mainstream media, I haven't seen any criticism of Taylor Jenkins. Maybe Jason and John. I got a little busy. I got a little busy at work and I couldn't listen.
Not recently, not today, but yesterday when this show.
Chris Vernon said, "What game?" Chris Vernon asked me what game was I watching. He asked y'all, "What game are y'all watching?" I'm like, the fuck game you watching? And poor Devin Walker. I gotta give my man on the show, man. They got my boy in the sucking place, but I gotta give my guy on, man. Come on, man.
I don't know, man.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Very sorry. I can't do it, bro. if I'm crazy, bro, explain respectfully, nicely.
It just feels like
Curtis, tell me where I'm wrong, man. Like
we're in deja vu, man. It's the same old thing. Like we just have the same conversations every year. Just deja vu. Pretty much just explained on it. It's just
G.G. Jackson foot been fucked up for the whole season. He's ready to play. He's ready. Let's go play a G League game. A 6'9" athletic like scoring machine. Hey, bro, for Paris Soccer, man. Kenny Stubblefield, take care of your business, man. This is Anthony Sain. All right, bro, I'm glad this ain't the one that's going on Fox 13, bro.
I couldn't. Nah. I was just thinking to him, like, this ain't the Thursday.
World, what in the world?
It's Thursday. One, we went past the time limit. Off the rip.
Poor Zach Edey, bro. I'm going, bro. Hey, for Paris Soccer, this is Anthony Sain. Props to my boy Kenny Stubblefield. We'll see y'all Friday, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. For comprehensive coverage of Memphis sports, head over to www.bluffcitymedia.co and find out how you can become an insider. We will see you back here next week.